Hi there. This is Meri at the Meri Atelier. And it's Friday. It's Friday. Hi, Beverly Hills. How you doing? Hi, Danny. I had a little bit of trouble signing on tonight. I had to restart my phone. I don't know what was going on. Hi, Aunt Beck. Hello to everybody who's coming in. It might be a little bit of a rough night. I sure hope not. I restarted my phone. It wouldn't let me start my live session. I'm not sure if it was the phone or YouTube. Black cherry tea. Black cherry tea. Hi, Annie. How you doing? Beverly Hills and Vicky. Hi, Vicky Ross. How you doing? Sharon Lombard. Good evening. I just said good morning, Sharon. Hi, Mitzi. Welcome to everybody who's come in. It's Friday night. Oh my goodness. Tomorrow's the 15th and we only have 10 days until Christmas. 10 days from Christmas Eve tonight. Let me get this in here. Hold a minute. Hold a minute. There we go. It might be YouTube, as my friend Nikki had the same problem the other night. Oh, I don't know, Annie. This seems to be an eternal problem. Hi, Allie Kay. Sharon Lombard. And I thought I saw somebody say hi to Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Holly Dalton, look at those snowflakes. Boy, are you in the Christmas spirit or what? Oh, dear me. I'm going to do some angel painting here. I think the one on the other side here, it won't take long. Let's move my tea. It won't take long. Got to figure out where I'm going to put this so it won't spill. I'm just doing around the borders, and let's see if I can't move my book up a little. Are you feeling better, Becky? It's in my names. Holly says Christmas is in her name. That's an interesting way to look at it, Holly. Well, I have to tell you all, I'm a little tired tonight. Just a little tired. Not discouraged tired, just, I haven't done anything. I haven't been doing anything. That's it. I've been sitting around all day. Well, that's not true either. I did some wash and I cleaned up after dinner and but I've been watching a lot of YouTube today and just kind of bumming around. Aunt Beck says, I actually brought my travel art backpack. Can't remember what's in it. Let's see, I think I'm going to use up what's in the lid here. I like this speedball paint, transparent enough that I can see and read the print underneath on most pages. I'm getting a lot of pages done in this book. I'm going to have to, I think I showed once where I'm going to die cut some black. Die cuts from their kind of, I don't know what you call them. They look like, to me, like they'll make really good corners for the pages. I'm going to make stained glass windows in this book, I think. That's what I'm thinking now. So far, I've just been doing gold around the borders here. And I kind of do it when I start out my Friday night videos. It's kind of a good way for me to get my art on. Get my art on. There we go. You can't see it much. My desk, I have all these little bottles of paint out here that I've been using for my snow globes, so they've kind of taken over the top of my desk. Hi, Stephanie. Getting that new computer up and going. Whoops, I missed some there. Can I have enough here? Get on my finger to paint it. Ooh, some on the wax paper. All right, I think I'm just going to leave it. You're trying to. Yeah, me too. Me too. I'm hoping that, have any of you ever, let me put my book over here. Have any of you ever owned a ThinkPad? A ThinkPad? Greg made it up to Maryland safely, and I fixed the tub by myself. Well, there you go, Aunt Beck. Hi, Starbucks. What Ann sent me is a ThinkPad, and I can't decide whether it's a PC or an iPad, whether it's going to count as mobile or like a PC top. So I guess I'll find out when I actually get online. And I'll bet Beth Ann would know. She said, I don't know if she comes in my Friday nights, but she said that's like the one she has at work. I'm going to have to ask her. So what am I going to do tonight? Well, look, this has been upstairs in a dresser drawer. It's not mine. It looks like it wore out for somebody. And I was thinking how fun it would be to get out my scissors, get out the thread, and I'm going to sit down. Don't tell YouTube. I'm going to sit down, YouTube. Be good to me tonight. I have to move my wastebasket out from underneath the desk so I can put my feet under there. I'm not going to make angels, but what I thought, well, let me see if I can do what I thought. Let's see, I want to get this over here so I can read chat. Starbucks is in the house. Holly says, oh, that's great, Becky. Good question, Mary. Yeah, I don't know if it's I consider like an iPad or like a PC. It's got Windows 10 on it, so it sounds more like a PC if it has Windows 10, but I don't have an iPad. Do you guys that have iPads? Well, iPads is Apple-based and have 10 on it. But I'm just wondering if it has Windows 10. Oh, I buffered a little. You think? Because you wouldn't think if it was it's not an iPad. It's not like a good. Well, it's not an iPad that's like Apple, but I'm wondering if it's like mobile-based. You know, because there's things on my phone that I can't do on my PC because it's mobile. And I've never owned an iPad or a lookalike iPad. I'm hoping that it looks like a PC. It's got Windows 10 on it, so it just sounds like it would be. Definition of ThinkPad. ThinkPad, a family notebook. Let's see. Of computers from Lenovo. Yeah, that's what it is. Originally made by IBM and introduced in 1992. Lenovo became the owner of a brand when it acquired IBM's personal computer division in 2004. ThinkPads have been widely praised for their superior keyboard quality on a laptop computer. Well, hopefully this is more like a laptop. I have to say I'm pretty ignorant when it comes to because not ignorant to computers, but when it comes to is this mobile based or is it PC based? Because I've never had an iPad, I've never had an iPhone, and I know it's not put out by Apple. Let's see, this is where that hole is, so I think I want to do this, and I know it's been washed. I know I've washed this before. This has this seam, right? Let's cut this seam off. What I'm thinking here and what I'm hoping, well, I'm going to cut it into strips. I'm not going to braid it. I'm going to see what I can do with this. And I'm just winging it here. And was it you, Aunt Beck, and Lisa at My Eclectic Life have been showing those slow stitching pieces? Oh, how fun. How fun. You might be seeing me follow suit next year. I'm trying to get what I'm doing in 2018. You know, I'm trying to wrap up some things, some projects. So, not really wrap it up, but I just don't want to go start something new right now. But that's slow stitching. That looks fun. Now, what I think I want to do is, I'm not sure how, maybe I should cut me another strip just to be safe here. And I'm cutting them, oh, about 1 1/4 wide, guesstimating, not really measuring, just cutting. And this belonged to somebody. It was just the sleeve up there. That's all it was the sleeve, and I imagine they tore it out because it had a hole in it. It's been worn here at the corner. So what I want to do is, come here, Penelope. I should work on Pierre tonight, but I'm not really ready to do that. And I'm just going to use this white. I'm just going to kind of play with this real fast to see what I can do. Thank you, Vicki. It is PC iPad. Okay. It's not, yeah. Good. Then I should be good if I want to do, hangouts. I tried opening a hangout on my mobile phone. I kind of knew you couldn't do it before, but I went in there just to play around to see what would happen if I did. And it actually opened my Hangout app on the phone, but it didn't go anyplace. It didn't go anyplace. That isn't what I wanted to, how I wanted to thread this. I want to thread this differently. I want to thread it so the loop is at the back. How did I do that? I thread both of them through. Yeah. So I was kind of hoping that that they had updated it enough that it would work from my phone. And I was sitting there, I'm sure hoping that that ThinkPad will let me open a Hangout. Yes. Good evening, Stephanie. Good to see you all here tonight, Penelope says. She says, it's been pretty lonely in here all day. Now, do I want to fold this? No, I don't think I do. I want to play here. And you know what? This could be a big fat fail. I'm just going to pull this through. Pull it through here. Pull it through my loop. Pull it through there. And then I'm just going to do the gathering trick here. And I've noticed that this phone that I'm using, the rebuilt phone, I've noticed that it freezes up for me in my live streams. And I thought, well, that's weird. My other phone never did that. So I've started restarting my phone right before I stream. And I did it tonight, too. But I think what happened to me tonight when I tried to get in was not the phone thing. The phone wasn't frozen up. It was, I might have to fold this over. That's too thick, though. Let's keep going, Mary. Keep going. Keep going. Let's see where you end up. Hi, 80 Doll. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Mary, Penelope's sister lives on my desk. Oh, I can't wait to see her. I can't wait to see her. You're live streaming tomorrow. All right. Around 3 Pacific time, did I see, Stephanie? Around 3 p.m. Pacific time, if I remember right. Oh, I can't wait to see her. I cannot wait to see Penelope's sister. Oh, at 1 Pacific, which would be 3 p.m. Central. At 1 Pacific tomorrow. Okay. I guess I got the 3 p.m. because it's 2 hours later here. Uh-oh, Holly. Holly says she loves Mary's laugh. Sometimes, Holly, I think I have a nerve inappropriately, but sometimes when I get nervous, laugh. I mean, what do? You either laugh or cry. You don't want to hear me cry. No one ever got in when it was supposed to start. Let's see. I've seen many people try to use live stream function where you set it up beforehand. Oh, really? And nobody ever got in? Huh. Well, see, I always do my live streams on my phone, and I never start a live stream from my video creator. Never. But I think you have to start a YouTube Hangouts on air from your video creator, and I don't think you can do it via mobile. And that's why I was asking. Oh, yeah, this might work. That's why I was asking, because I'm hoping to be able to start a hangout. Of course, we have Zoom, and I will be Zooming on the 22nd, and it's impromptu. There's no teacher or no project. It's like come and spend a couple hours with me on a Saturday afternoon, and let's just. It's not really a Christmas party or anything like that. It's just getting together to do some art. Oh, I'm kind of liking this. Let's go ahead and stitch it together. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I mean, this is an old sweater sleeve. The sweater is probably long gone someplace. And I know I washed it when I washed some of my other things. I threw it in there and I put it in the upstairs dresser, and I had to go up there today to get some long-sleeved shirts and tops because they're all upstairs. And I saw this, and ooh, I'm kind of liking that. Yeah, I'm making a flower out of this. I'm just playing with it to see what happens. I always see Jerry Bellini wear these, and she puts them on her purses and on her art and stuff like that. And I'm going, that sleeve would make a Jerry Bellini flower. So that's kind of where I'm going with this, I think. I'm just kind of whip stitch this. Maybe I'll do a blanket stitch here. Couple stitches in there. This won't take me long. I'm just playing. Are you all up for a Doodle Pick 10 tonight? And I'm going to use the same prompts that we used last week. Let's read chat. She's younger than Penelope, around World War II. Well, that's still vintage, though. So, I don't know what age, you know, who knows? She could be World War II. She's kind of a deco art. She's chalk. I know she's chalkware. Or I know. She's either chalk or plaster. She's not ceramic. And she's not paper mache. She's got to be either chalk or she's not plaster of Paris. If she was chalk, though, you would think that I could scratch. Well, I can kind of in the back. Now I'm curious. She could be plaster, but she could be chalk, too, because I can kind of scratch. She says, put my hat back on. What in the world are you doing? I think she's chalk. She's either chalk or plaster, but I think plaster is probably softer than chalk. I mean, I'm no expert, but in my thinking, it is. Yours is chalk? Cool. Very cool. I'll bet you they are around the same age. Is she like a Naughty Nelly doll? You know what Naughty Nelly dolls are? They're excuse my expression, but they're bare-breasted and they put their hands over their breasts to say, ah, don't look. And they call them Naughty Nelly dolls. In the doll world, they're called Naughty Nellies. Let's see. I think I'm going to try to gather this one too, but I'm thinking I'm going to try to fold this one as I gather it. We'll see. Meri did make her, Susan, just not the face. Oh no, I didn't make. I got her at a. Well, I don't know if I got her at a flea market or in an antique store, but I did buy her. I am making Pierre. Almost forgot his name. I haven't worked on him for a while. No, I didn't make Penelope. But she's been around for a long, long, long time. You have a bunch of those World War II dolls? They're fun dolls. Yours looks like a debutante in a ball gown. Wow. Oh, that's okay, Miss Allie K. If I made her, she'd look more she'd be more in the rough. She just looks at me like she going, I wouldn't have my flirty eyes. I think she has. I don't know if you guys can see or not because it's kind of hard to see, but her eyes, her eyeballs are in the corner of her eyes, and she's looking that way. And I call them flirty eyes. She's a flirt. She's a flirt. Yeah, I used to. I don't now because I can't afford it, but when I worked and had my own money, I collected half dolls. I have a nice little collection, but they're in storage. I couldn't bring all that stuff home with me. I hate to let them go. I suppose someday I'll have to. You have a bunch of the upper bodies you put on a pin cushion. Yeah, those are called half dolls. I think what you're describing, I would have to see them, but if they're just like a half of a doll and they kind of flute out at the end and have the little around the waist, if they have like a little rim with holes in it, that's where you sew it to the body of a pincushion doll. Or if you're making a lampshade or whatever they used to make, those are called half dolls. Some of the antique ones will go for, well, I suppose in today's world, I don't know what they go for now, but in the 90s, they were going for like 40, 50, 60 on up. And then if they were true antique, or even true vintage. If they were made, you have to be careful on the market, same as any other antique. You have to be careful because there are repros. There's nothing wrong with repros. Yeah, I mean, you just have to be aware that it's a repro. And if you were doing mixed media art, a repro would be, just fine. Kind of like getting something to make your art doll with. But if you're collecting antiques, you don't want a repro. I think this is going to turn out really good here. Thank you for bearing with me while I experiment with this flower. Now I have to decide what I'm going to do with it. Because I don't make purses and scarves and sweaters and all that, but I could make a pin out of it and just maybe wear it in one of the Zoom meetings or something. We'll see. I'm just about finished with it. I thought it would be something fun to do that's different for a change. I mean, mixed media art is more than just putting craft paint on the page. I mean, which is fun in itself, but it's kind of fun to shake things up a little. Now, let's see. A couple more, I think. And this is just crochet thread that I'm using in a craft needle. And I had that. I can make a couple of them out of that sweater. Let's see. I think I'm going to trim this off enough to maybe turn under. Kind of flip this under just a little. Like that. Yeah. And oh, I went over. Well, we'll just double it up in there. Now I'm going to kind of stitch it on the underside with a blanket stitch, I think. Having a hard time deciding how to color my color book page, markers or colored pencils. I don't have much experience with colored pencils. For me, I have to have something that I can swish around. They're too dry for me. Now, if they were pastel, that would be another thing. Pan pastel. But that's really a Dee Dee Willingham question. Tanya's in the house. Hi, Tanya. I'm making I'm going to have to skewer this a little bit more. I'm making a flower out of this old sweater sleeve. I opened it up. It had a hole in it. It was just cut. It was in the drawer, just like the upstairs, kind of like in our storeroom. But I remember washing this when I washed a whole bunch of things up there. I washed some bed sheets and stuff like that. And I remember seeing it, and I put it in the drawer, and I went up today to get some long sleeve shirts, and there it was. And I thought, I'm going to make a flower out of that. So that's what I'm making, Tanya. Just kind of playing with it. I'm just about finished. Let's see, I need to attach this in here though, so I'm going to have to go through maybe to the here and maybe stitch it from the underside here. Stitch it in here, I think. I just need some stitches that will catch it so it'll hang good. Got some of the, but that's okay. We'll leave it like that. It's kind of like a ratty flower. Well, I don't know if I like that. I think I'm going to stop at this point and pull my thread off the needle and finish this offline because I've got to get it up to my nose. But I need to catch the smaller flower onto the larger one. And I'm not sure that I'm liking what I'm doing here because I'm pulling at it. So it's kind of like junk journaling with old sweaters. But I kind of like it. It's kind of cool. I could see that having maybe some leaves or something else on it. All right, I'm done with that. Done playing. Give Penelope back her needle. Let's see what you guys are chatting about. Let's see. I like watching your video with the book drawers. Who are you talking? Are you talking to me, Susan? Are you talking about watching one of my very first videos? One of my very first videos, I did an altered book with the book drawers. It was a romantic book. Is that what you're talking about? Let's go back to see what Susan's talking about. Hi, Lynn. Welcome, Lynn. Craft with Annie says, I'm working on my December daily while I watch. Cool, Anne. Very nice. Lisa, the mess of justing the pages is taking forever. Oh, you're doing that. Another lady's have, I can't remember her name. I cannot do another challenge this month. I no more challenges. I'm in 3. I'm in the carving, the December daily, and one other one that I forgot. Oh, dear. Oh, yeah. That romantic book with the drawers, that altered book with the drawers, can you believe it, Susan, that was those 2 videos? I put up the one that was the flip. That was my very first, well, other than my introduction, which was, I was totally nervous. But it was really my very first video, and that was for a swap. I'm no longer in that group, but it was a altered book swap, and that went to a lady in Canada. And then the technique video followed it, and I showed how I cut those niches for the drawers and what I put in it and everything. Now that was done with oh my goodness, that was done with a little what did they call them? Memorex? Was it a Memorex phone? I can't remember the name of the brand name of the phone, but it was 2 phones ago, 2 smartphones ago, and the phone did not have good video. It was just a little phone, flip phone like that. Hi, Gloria. Welcome. Hi, Alina. Welcome. Wow, what do we want to do? Do we want to do a Doodle PICK 10, or do you want me to carve? I've got 2 things on my list. I want to carve an eraser, which won't take long. I think I'll go ahead and do that, because it won't take long. And then maybe a PICK 10, and then I'm going to paint a snow globe. That's on the plate for tonight. Let's get out an eraser here real fast. I know what I'm going to do. I know exactly what I'm going to do. I know the design I'm going to do. And it's an easy one. I'm going to do it on this eraser, so it should not take long at all to do this. Let's get my other stamp-off book here. I'll show you where I'm at. I was playing with, because I'm still in Carve December. And I'm going, I need to do some more things for Carve December. I did those numbers, so those took me to 10 days. And then I did some other things, but I'm going to do kind of like a, can you guys see this? I chose this one. I was playing around with doing different designs. None of these really worked for me, but I kind of like this as a snowflake right here. And then I was playing with this one's fun too, right here. So I'm going to play with this one, see how it goes. And all I'm going to do, it should not take long at all. In fact, I'm going to draw it directly on my eraser. take me longer to get this packaging out than anything. I really love how they really wrap these erasers good. They package them, then they clamshell them. Get in there. And I know it's got a little red band here, but I'll never find the beginning of it. Come on. Welcome to everybody who's come in that I've missed. Hi, Lori Loves Montana. Alina. Lisa says she's crocheting a magic square pot holder while she watches. So she's chatting intermittently. That's okay, Lisa. Thanks for coming over. So let's see. I keep all my carving supplies in this cigar box. I don't need the pencil, but I need the pen and my... I want to carve some more numbers for 2019, but I can't settle on a design yet. So all I did, I better get this out. Here, all I did on this, you can't see it very well, but move over, move over, move over, move over. All I did was draw. And I think I'm going to make it, well, yeah, let's kind of make it in the center. And then I just drew a line up this way. And then I just drew some V shapes here. These should be very, very easy to do, because it's all straight lines, and there's the only curve in here is the circle, and I really don't need to put the circle in there. Let's do another straight line this way. 80 Doll says, I need to change my mood. My sister-in-law's husband died today, and he was only 63. He was good for... I am so sorry, 80 Doll. I am so sorry to hear that. Sometimes, you know, we never know. We never know. And, you know, when we lose somebody we love, it's hard. It's hard. So, you're among friends. I can't tell you to change your mood, but just come in here and relax, and maybe when we get to do the Pick 10, just doodle along with us on a piece of scratch paper, or just sit and watch, chat, do whatever you need to do. Hi, lovely. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, see... Everybody's sending you condolences, 80 Doll. All right. Let's put a little... Let's see what I can do here. Let's see if I can't just get this carved out real fast. I was watching Julie Faye Fan Balzer today, and she had up a little 3-minute video, and she carved a couple leaves out of it. It was out of a scrap piece of Speedy Carve. And she showed how she carved on a pencil eraser. And B, I call her B. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing even her name right in Dutch. I call her B, B-E-A, because that's how we pronounce it over here in the States. She's doing the Carve December. Oh, she's doing nice things. And she just put up a video on her studio, tour of her studio, one of her first vlogs. And actually, if I leave, you know, little marks in here, it'll actually kind of complement the snowflake. So I may not be too picky about how I carve these out. But then again, we'll just see how this goes. I don't think this will take me too long here, because it's more freeform carving. I call it freeform. It isn't like I'm trying to do a gargoyle or anything. I get kind of quiet while I'm carving here. Sorry about that. Oh, you're talking about Barb Owen's husband carving those Santas? Yes, I was watching her video. Those are keepsakes. Those are just wonderful. I've always wanted to make a Santa doll, a big 2-foot one, and I may do that someday. I have this white wool coat that I wore in the late 80s, the early 90s. That coat was pure wool, and when it got wet, it smelled like an old sheep. I didn't wear it too much. It was a pretty coat. It was white wool. But I was thinking it would make a wonderful Santa Claus, because I don't wear it now. It's way out of style, and it'd make a wonderful Santa Claus doll. Who knows how this is going to turn out? Because I'm just kind of doing this fast on the fly. But I figure any nicks or missteps with my carving tool will actually look like a part of the snowflake. Or if I don't get something carved out, which I might just purposely leave a few of those in there for fun of it. Hi, Anne. Welcome. Anwar, welcome, welcome. It's Friday. No school for you tomorrow, I don't think. Anne is a teacher. That's why I said that. I'm carving a little snowflake here. Hopefully I'm just about finished with it. Carve out the circle here in the center. Hopefully it'll look okay when I get it done. And you know, I need to carve a light bulb too. That'll be on my Carve December list, but not tonight. I got it on my list of things to carve. I carved a little teeny one, but I want one the size of one of these erasers for the Society of Idea Collectors. And I need to work on my Society of Idea Collectors journal. That is more a matter of putting things together. That's just kind of floating around here. Kind Kind of like the lunch bag project, Becky. That's kind of like YouTube, Lynn. Labor of love. A labor of love. But they're keepers. They are keepers, those Santas. Well, let's see. I just got this area up in here to do. Did you all see my Christmas spider snow globe? You got to go watch that video if you missed it. I put it up today. That was inspired by Aunt Beck. I'm not sure why it does that. I think I got the bad end of a rebuilt phone when I got a rebuilt phone. I'm not sure why it does that. Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for coming back. Oh, I was just getting ready to stamp. I just finished carving this stamp. It's supposed to be a snowflake border stamp. Let's see how it stamps off. Let's see how it stamps off. I can see I want to do a little cleanup in it just by looking at that, but let's go ahead and stamp it off. Thank you for sticking with me, guys, ladies. March it back. I'm not sure I can on a rebuilt phone. I'm not sure that they would let me because, you know, I dropped, my phone flew out of the phone clamp up here and broke the screen, and it had a warranty on it, and I got a rebuilt phone. And it only uses when I'm doing live streams. Let's see, let's circle some of these things. This and this. Maybe a little in there. I'm going to leave all these. I don't know if you can see them, but there's a lot of little dirty marks in there. But I'm going to leave them, except for this one right here. I think that's supposed to be more of a snowflake. And maybe thin these out a little here. I was reading about the Galaxy 10, and they're talking about taking away the headphone jack, and I'm going, whoa, how do you expect people to have, you know, if you want to listen without bothering the whole household, how do you expect, you know? So I'm hoping that they don't do that. I don't know what they're thinking. They're getting all sorts of advice of not to take away the headphone jack. I'm going, why do they want to do that? Nobody's going to be happy with it. Let's clean this up a little in here. They do weird stuff. I like my Samsung, but they do weird stuff is all I can say. They just get things working, and then they think they got to improve it, and they mess it up. Kind of like me when I carve. Only I'm not selling my things for, and the price on the Note 10. I guess the price on the Note 10 is going way up for the Samsung phones. I don't know if I can afford one. I might just go ahead and get me a Note 9 and be happy with it. Except for I can't get one until I've got this one paid for, so that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen anytime soon. Just get a webcam, huh? That's probably what you guys are telling me, and I'm not looking at chat. I'm carving my snowflake. They want you to go wireless? But when you're talking, everybody can hear you. Everybody can hear you. How can you have a phone conversation? Well, they can hear you anyway, but they can hear what everybody's saying. I don't know. I'm already wireless. That's part of the problem. Well, let's put one in my little... I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this tonight. I'm happy with it so far. I might do a little bit more too. I'm just playing. Tonight I just feel like playing. Where did I put my... Here they are. These are my... Let's see, how many have I done for Card December? I did the Nutcracker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are repeats. 8, 9, 10. Well, I counted that. That. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. This'll be my 20th one. So I'm up with Carve December. It's really a snowflake border is what I want it to be. So I'm going to put it right up here in the corner. I missed it tonight. I hope she's okay. Hope she's not having one of those migraines that attack. Well, I guess I'm happy with it. I can't decide if it's a legitimate snowflake or not. It's kind of a perpendicular one, but I'm happy with it. Let's go ahead and put another one on it. You like your PC more? Thank you, Allie K. Oops, I'll get a blurred image here, but I had to peek. Anne says she's using a webcam with Screen Castify, which costs $24 a year? Wow. Who manufactures that, Anne? A webcam. Is that a part of your PC or is that a separate webcam camera? You're going to have to send me a link. Let's see. Let me write. This is hashtag Carve December. We're going to do our doodle prompts next. This is, I'm just going to put number 20. And I'm just going to call it a snowflake border because that's what I meant for it to be. You know, a snowflake itself would be more round, but for it to be a border, I'm not unhappy with it. Let's take and put a little... You know, it's just play. it's just play about Carved December. It's just kind of sitting down and seeing what you can come up with. The more I look at it, the more I kind of like it. All right, let's move on, Mary. Let's move on. Let's see. Except for I want to put my things back so I don't lose them. If I put things back, I'll find them when I want them. So there's this, and this, and this. And I think I'll put my eraser, and this can go in the trash. And I leave the ink out because I use it for other things. Oh, and my pen. My pen goes in there. All righty. So we're going to do the doodle prompts next, the Doodle Pick 10. Are you ready for Pick 10? I'm going to do mine on the last page of this folio. I have to show you this. I'm reaching for it. This is last Friday's Doodle Prompt Pick 10, and this is what I did in Aunt Beck's Dirty Dozen. And really, it makes a really pretty layout. Very, very Christmassy. So, let's get some carving shavings off here. So, here are my prompts. Are my prompts right here. Right in here. Yes? No, that's from last week. Come on, Mary. I got them out. I got them out so we could play our Pick 10. Here they are. Here are my prompts. Now let me catch up with chat because I'm way behind in chat. You guys are saying ready, 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 ready. All right, we don't have Lynn in here tonight to give us the prompts, so I'll try to type them in. But you guys might need to help each other out. What I have here are the first 100 are ones that I did on my own. And then, well, that's what we're going to use. We had some Christmas ones that you guys gave me, but I don't have them with me. Let's see. Maybe I do. Hold on. In one of these books. No, this is from last week. That's my snow globe list. We're just going to use the ones. This will not be Christmas. I do not have any Christmas ones in here. So it won't be a Christmas doodle prompt. Oh, can you, Aunt Beck? Thank you so much. That would be so helpful. I don't know where Janet is. You know, she may, I don't know. I just don't want to say because I'm not ready. I mean, I'm just not sure what's going on. She just may need a night off. So, so what I'm going to do is I have the numbers 1 through 100 here. And what I'm going to do is go to random.org and I'm going to put in the range of 1 to 100 and it'll give us all 100 numbers in a different mixed up sequence. And I'm going to write down the numbers from 1 to 10. And those will be the ones that we'll use. But if you want an optional one, shout out and we'll pick an optional one off of 11 through 20. That's what I'm thinking. So let's go ahead and I'm going to write them down here. Now, you won't see me if hopefully I won't, maybe I should stand up. so I can see if I buffer. Let's go to random.org. I should be there on my Chrome. And I want to clear this out, which means go back. And backspace twice and put in 100. 100. And then get sequence. And then I'm going to write these down. So numbers will be, I'll try to write them fairly big here. Let me get my darker pen so you can see them. 90, 28, 72, 65, 60, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 45, 29, 84, 64, I should probably put numbers here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 63. And then the optional ones, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, will be 100, 27, 88, 4, 67, 42, 43, 32, 16, and 37. Okay, so the first, I know you're all ready. I just kind of had to do get the numbers. Let's go back to YouTube. All right, the first one is number 90. And number 90 on here is... Write a sentence. Substitute some of the words with doodles. Like, I heart you. Or, your eyes are... And then for blue, paint the color blue. It doesn't have to be big. I love my cat, draw a cat. Read a book, draw a book. So, something like that. You can go as much as you want or as few words as you want. What am I going to write? Take a rest. That's what I feel like. Take a rest, but I don't know. Take a sleep, take a snooze. Let's go to something else. All right, what I'm going to do. It's kind of Christmassy, but it's all I can think of. So here's a candle. And this is a doodle. You can doodle it. Just, you know, play like you're drawing a candle. Just doodle it. Candles. Got 2 candles. And then I'm going to put in. And you can use, on these prompts, use whatever you're comfortable with. Drawing a marker, a pen, a pencil. I don't, unless the prompt tells you something different. Candles in the TH. And then I'm going to put window here. I'm going to draw a window. This is a window. Candles in the window. That's what mine says. And you can color it or shade it or do whatever you want. Holly Jolly Christmas, Sharon. Allie K, are you asleep? ZZZ, oh, that's for take a rest. Take a ZZZZZ. Take. I thought I was boring you, Allie K. Take. This is kind of like, what is that game that they play? Where you act out the phrases? Only it's a visual one. Yeah, for take a rest. Pictionary? Take a Z. 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 There, I've done 2 of them. Charades. Yeah, charades. Thank you. It slipped my mind. I couldn't put my finger on it. Candles in the window. Let's put a little window latch there. Let's put a little curtain there. Let's put a little curtain there. This is what happens when you doodle. You go, let's do this. No, let's do that. And, you know, before you know it, you got your whole page full. And I was looking at some of the doodles from last week, and they're really good. I was on Facebook tonight looking at some of them, and on Instagram. And one person that put in it doodled all in the ballpoint ink pen, and I thought that was really good. I painted mine out last week. But I might just do all the doodles in ink here and come back in and paint it out when I'm done. Ready, ready, ready? And Becca's ready. Stephanie's ready. Holly's ready. Allie K is ready. So that's 4. 5, Sharon's ready. Beth Ann is ready. There's Beth Ann. Beth Ann is 6. Suze is 7. Suze is ready. Welcome, welcome. I was checking to see. 8 is Ann. 9 is 80 Doll. Anybody else? We've got 9 players so far, 10 counting me. Anybody else playing? Danny, 11. Bev is 12. Yay! You know, this is not hard. Lynn is lurking. You just lurk away, Lynn. That's fine. We don't mind. You're cooking dinner. What are you having tonight? We had hot dogs. We keep it fairly simple on Friday nights because my brother knows I don't like to do a lot of dishes and everything before my live streams. All right, let's go on. Lisa's crocheting. Crockpot chicken. Yum. All right, let's go to prompt 2. I'm going to write these down just for my sentence substitute words. Just so I'll put these prompts in the description box after the stream. Sentence with substituting words for pictures was 1. Substitute words with pictures. Okay, prompt 2 is number 28. The slow cooker, very easy. 28 is doodle some giant capital alphabets, like a giant A, a giant M, anything, any alphabet. It has to be a capital though. Well, it's a cap letter. It's not a small letter. And I think I like the G. I like the G. So I'm going to make it giant. I'm going to go clear across my page. And you can just draw an outline or doodle inside of it. But remember, we got 10 prompts, so I might just leave mine as an outline G for the moment. And I'm letting it go behind this phrase here. I think I'll let it go clear up to there. G! Let's bring it down here and around there. G! Candles in the window. Take a rest. That's what my page says. So far. I do think I'll put some marker in there, though. Thank you, Aunt Beck. I sure appreciate your doing that. Right. And I think I'm going to leave mine as an outline because there's 8 more prompts to go. Aunt Beck's ready. Mary's ready. There's 2. I think we had close to 12 playing. Doodle a giant capital letter. And Becca's ready, 2. Anna's ready, 3. Danny, 4. Beverly, 5. Allie K, 6. 80 Doll, 7. Sharon, 8. Holly, 9. Sue's, 10. Got a couple more. We'll give you just a little time. You may not want to. You may be doing something else. Stephanie, 6 or 11, right? Did I say? You couldn't decide on a letter? You only have 26 choices. Well, that's unless I didn't say it had to be an English letter. Some of you might know. Ooh, yum. Some of you might know a foreign language, like Arabic or you know, like, well, I don't know what the Greek or some other language that has a different alphabet. Egyptian, Sanskrit. All right. I think we can go on to prompt 3 is number 72, and that is doodle children's toys, like a doll, a wagon, a train, a drum. They're all electronic now, a bicycle. So, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm stuck on the dolls, I think. I'm just going to put some little dolls. Let's see. I think I'll put them right in here. Little dollies in here. Give her some curly hair. Give her a little ruffle here. That's her collar. And a little hand, little doll. This is really a doll, honest. Give her some sweet little lips. And let's see, give her a little, she's sitting down. So she has a pair of shoes here. Doodle Children's Toys. That almost could be a Christmas one. I don't think I was thinking Christmas when I wrote these out. And let's put a little heart on her dress here. And a little shoe. And her leg. And what should I put over here? A little truck, maybe. If I can remember what a truck looks like. A fender here. A windshield. Some tires. A steering wheel. These are the headlights. I don't know what kid would drive this toy. There's two of them for me. I'm going to stop at that. Beverly's ready, 1, and Becca's ready, 2. I'm 3. Doodle Children's Toys. You only have room for one toy. No liquids. Sharon is 4, $80, 5, LAK 6. Did I get you, Ann? I'm not sure I got Ann. I'm going to call her 7, 8, 9. Danny is 9. Football. Looks like a scary mouth. 10. Got anybody else coming? Anybody else ready? Give it one more minute here. I think we're pretty well already. Let's go ahead with prompt 4. Oh, there's Suze. Suze is ready. 4 is number 65. Doodle anything you want with colored markers. So here we get to use the markers. Doodle anything with colored markers. So you can do squares or fill-ins or lines, or doodle anything with colored markers. It's your choice, but you have to use colored markers. We get some color on this page. And my markers are down here. I got these at Walmart several months ago. I don't see them there anymore, though. These are those Pen Plus Gear markers. Let's see, what do I want? Green, gray. I'm gonna do the pink. Pink's not really my favorite thing, but let's do. Oh, I'm filling in. I should be doodling. Let's see. Let's just do the capital T here. Take a Taz. T-A-Z. Take a Z. It says doodle anything, so I guess if you want to color in some of your, excuse me, color in some of your letters, that's okay. Excuse me, but I think I meant like put in lines or squares or whatever. So I think I'm going to put some lines in here. And I think I'll do the same thing up here. So we got 6 more prompts, just letting you know. Now I like that so well, I'm going to continue with this. Here comes a train. Train's coming through town. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're eating in 30 minutes. Lena's cooking us supper tonight. Slow cooker chicken. She gave the recipe up above there. Where was it? 3 chicken breasts, 15 ounces of cream cheese. Yum. A cup of grated cheddar cheese, garlic powder, ranch mix. Cook 3 to 4 hours, make a sandwich, add bacon bits and more cheddar. Yum, that sounds good. You love doodles? It's fun to doodle. You know, because doodles, there are no real rules when you're doodling. It's just, you know, it's kind of like listen to Meri talk. And while you're listening to teacher lecture or listening to Meri in the background or listening to the radio or watching a YouTube video, you're just doodling. You're just drawing. I'm going to leave this area blank. That truck needs some help. I don't know what kid would push that truck around, but it's a happy little truck. As Bob Ross would say, it's a happy little truck. Did Bev leave? Okay. Good night, Bev. Thanks for joining us. The prompts will be in the description box after chat. Anne says she doodles at faculty meetings. That means that you are really listening. People who doodle during meetings are listening with their ears. They say that they are listening some more than the people who pretend to be listening, and goodness knows where their minds are at. Danny's ready. Mary's ready. Anne is ready. So let's see. One, two, that's 3 of us. And Beck says, I think Greg has markers somewhere around here. Holly's ready. Let's see. 80 doll is 4. Be careful of the quiet. Holly's 5. Stephanie is 6. Be careful of the quiet. There's a train coming through town though, Lynn. And Beck is 7. Did you find some markers? Suze is 8. Miss Allie K is still working. That's okay, Allie K. Beth Ann is 9. Steph is 10. Bev left, so. Sharon is 11. How you doing, Allie K? Well, Allie K is good. She'll catch up with us. Let's go on to the next one. 60, and it's doodle windows on your page. I already have a window. I got to put some more windows. Doodle windows on your page. I don't know what made me think of that. Doodle windows on your page. They can be open windows, closed windows, stained glass windows. That's probably where I got it. I didn't say stained glass, though. Doodle windows on your page. I don't know why I thought of that. Well, it could be like a building. Let's put some windows in here. Let's put some windows in here. Maria Duncan says, hi, everyone. Just was able to join. My internet is not cooperating. You know what? Mine wasn't either earlier. I couldn't get signed in. I was all ready to go at 7:30 and it was not letting me. It was not letting me. It said cannot start live stream. So I rebooted my phone, and I don't know if it was the phone or just the time that it took me to reboot, but it let me in. Eyes are the window to the soul, Azure says. There you go. You could doodle some eyes. Hi, Azure. Welcome. So if you want to do the eyes, I'm open to I'm open to that. I'm doing like windows in a tall building. Like first floor, second floor, third floor. This G is going to be a tall building, I think. A tall city building. I don't know what made me think of that prompt. I was trying to come up with 100 of them. I guess I thought that was a good idea. Not so sure now. Eyes are the window to the soul. Yeah, it's a pick 10 doodles. I think this is our third pick 10, doodle pick 10. The first one was kind of weird for me. I don't know. And then the second one, I ended up, well, what got me off track was a doodle a high school memory. I doodled a volleyball game, and that was probably a mistake because my entire page was about that volleyball game. Go ahead and say ready when you're ready, if you're ready. I'm still doing my windows. I don't do windows. One more floor here. This is a city office building, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 floors. That's not a tall building. It's not like it's 35 floors high. Of course, I could go up there. Anne is ready. 1. Steph is ready. 2. I'm just about ready. Steph is 2. I think I'll put some windows over here. All right. Aunt Beck is 3, $80 4. Danny is 5. Beth Ann is 6. Allie K, I knew you'd get all caught up. Are you still taking that anatomy class, Allie K? I think of you, I think of an anatomy class. Holly is 8. 1 more week. Very interesting class to take. Got a few more we're waiting on. Sue's is 9. Sharon's 10. I think we have one more person. Just finished learning about the urinary system. You know, have you heard of the peripheral nervous system? Like we've got our nervous system, but the peripheral nervous system is like your nerves that are way from like your central nervous system. And there's a condition called peripheral neuropathy. Yeah. Where you lose your feeling in like your extremities. And when it gets real serious, I guess it's a progressive thing. And when it gets real serious, you can lose your balance and all because your nerves are losing their sensory perception. I guess that's, I mean, I'm just paraphrasing that. Well, good for you, Allie K. I'm glad you took that. Are you going to take another class then next semester? Because this is December. You had that from back injury, Azure? Gloria says her sister has it. I don't envy anybody who has it. But I guess, you know, I see a lot of YouTube. Of course, you watch one YouTube video, they plaster you with 20 more. But, you know, they say diet and what else? I want to say exercise. They recommend getting a lot of exercise to, you know, to get those muscles moving. And the diet, of course. My hands go numb in my hands from the issue in my neck. Oh, wow. I hope that gets solved for you, Aunt Beck. Lori says, I have small fiber neuropathy. The small nerves near the surface of your skin are firing off and drying, causes numbness and lots of pain. Exercise is the key. Jeff has neuropathy. It hurts his feet. You know, I try to do a lot of walking, even, you know, like I haven't been out since, I told my brother, I said, you know, I haven't been out since he went to the VA. And that was it's been over a week. You know, I haven't been outdoors, but I do try to exercise. Like I'll even walk in place or run in place or, you know, move my feet to exercise. You're seeing a new doctor on Thursday. Well, I hope that gets solved for you, Aunt Beck. You can't feel your toes? Oh, Azure. Yeah, nerve damage is no joke. Okay, I think we're ready to go on to prompt 6, which is 45. And if anybody wants a different prompt, just let me know and I'll pick the 11 through 20. Prompt 45 is doodle some dress buttons. Doodle some dress buttons. Doodle dress buttons, or just any type of buttons. Put some buttons on your page. And they can be dressy buttons, or they could just be circles, a couple round circles, you know, one inside the other. So doodle buttons on your page. I put dress buttons, but just buttons. They can be any shape. They can be cylinder or circles or squares or diamonds. Let's see. Let me see. I think I want to do some, I think I'll do a circle with a floral in it and put 2 buttonholes in the center. I think that's what I'll do. And you can do as many or as few as you want. It doesn't have to be a lot. Just do what your creative muse is telling you to, or if you want a different one, yell out. Nerves never regenerate. Once gone, gone forever. That's kind of scary. That's what they say about brain cells, too. Although, I think reading and working crossword puzzles, and I really think even socializing, you know, even like coming into your groups and that, I truly do think that helps your, if not your brain cell, your attitude. I think it's important to socialize as much as you can. Online, I think socializing online has helped me a lot. I don't know if you can see these as buttonholes, but doodle some buttons. Did we say hello to Mitzi? Lori says, hi, Mitzi. Lori says, it's very scary. I worry every day. Lori, I missed it. Do you have that issue? Let me go back and see what Lori's saying about her. I have small fiber neuropathy. Oh, I read that. The small nerves near the surface of your skin are firing off and drying. Causes numbness and lots of pain. Exercise is the key. Well, as long as you're taking care of yourself and doing what you can, that's important. I mean, I'm just a little art host here. I'm not a doctor or anything, but Beth Ann says you can generate new neural pathways. Mary, it's Mary's, oh, social activity. Diabetics have trouble with nerve damage, yeah. I'm trying to cut down on my sugars. I don't think I'm diabetic. But boy, I'll tell you, I could be pre-diabetic and not know it. So I'm trying to cut down on my sweets and my sugars. I don't cut them out entirely, but I feel better when I cut them down. So that tells you something. Never give up. Do your best every day. Yeah. Aunt Beck is ready. Beth Ann's ready is 2. I'm just drawing until you guys are all ready. So Allie Kay's ready is 3. Sharon is 4. Whoops, I kind of missed it on that one. Oh, well. Steph is 5, Ann is 6, Danny is 7. I'll count myself as 8. Maria's motto is get up, dress up, and show up. That's a good motto. I'm going to write that down. Get up. That would make a nice stamp. Dress up and show up. I like that as a motto, Maria. I need one of those. What does Dee Dee call them? The wingnut book? You just made my scratch pad. Holly's ready. 80 dolls ready. Maria Duncan. Really, I should write it down in my little book over here, but I'll do that later. I guess I'm going to have to start me a wingnut book, but I think I'll call it, I'll get out a little, because I know I scratched down another one here not too long ago. I think it was something Mark said. Are we ready to move on? I think several of you are done. I'm going to go on to prompt 7, which is 29, and that is, oh, what did I do here? 20, well, when we did 28, no, I think I'm good here. 28, this is 29. I'm not sure what I did here. I got my scribbles all but doodle, oh, you guys are going to like this one. Doodle some giant lower alphabet characters. 28 was doodle a giant alphabet character. Doodle a lowercase alphabet character. And I think I'm going to do that right in here. I'll probably have to go back in and color it in, but I'm going to do a G. And by giant, it doesn't have to be the size of your page. It just has to be bigger than your normal writing. Like this could probably be considered giant. Doodle a giant lowercase alphabet. And you can do more than one. I'm just doing one, but let's see. I'm going to put a parentheses and S around it. So letter or letters, a giant lowercase. Letter. And you don't have to do the, you could pick it in a foreign, you know, like I said, Arabic or Egyptian or whatever. Whatever language you know. So I think I'm going to have to fill this one in. Maybe I'll just fill it in with some stripes so it'll show up a little. Yeah, I need to get more exercise. That means I'm getting ready to go shopping. Even window shopping. You know, get out and get some fresh air is the important thing. I can't go for another week or so, though. I need to go to the library. That's probably what I should do. Need to go to the post office. You don't have to go shopping. And Beck is ready. 1. I'm not sure what my lowercase g looks like. Looks like a piece of candy, I think. Lifesaver candy or something. Not Lifesaver, but hard peppermint. Allie K is ready is 2. Danny's ready is 3. Sharon is 4. Ann is 5. There, I'm 6. And did I say, I forgot if I said Ann. 7, we'll call Ann 7 because I forgot what I said. 8 is Stephanie. Holly is 9. Suze is 10. Couple more. Beth Ann couldn't pick the letter. But RD now. Beth Ann, my lowercase d is funky, Holly says. Well, my G is kind of funky too. My G is a striped, I'm not sure what. 80 doll is ready. I think we're about ready to move on to the next one. If you're not ready, catch up. 8 is number 84. Nobody's complaining about these yet, so we're having fun. 84 is doodle the same shape but scattered around on the page. So, you know, like a diamond here, a diamond here, a diamond there, or whatever shape you choose, just scattered all around on the page. So doodle, same shape, scattered around on the page. Same shape, scattered on page. And I chose diamonds, so let's just go put in diamonds all over the place. And you can fill them in. It doesn't have to be just outlines. You could do, in fact, I might fill mine in. You could fill some in. You could leave some blank. You could make some cross-hatched. Just has to be the same shape. Yeah. It doesn't have to be the same size either. It just has to be the same shape. Like I'm doing diamonds. I'm just scattering them around on my page. Some of them are falling off of my G here. Let's make this little doll hold a diamond. And let's put a diamond in the truck here. And we'll put him in the truck here. Or at least on top of the truck. He should be in a truck bed there. There. You know, give him a diamond. What do they call those front hood decorations? Steph is ready. Do as many or as few as you want. Up to you. Allie K is ready. I love how this is turning out. I'm doing this doodle challenge in amongst the ones from a couple weeks ago. That one was still all in black marker, and this one is all in white gel pen. Wow, that's cool, Stephanie. Let's see, I lost track. Leather, Stephanie's ready, 1, Danny 2, Allie K 3, Aunt Beck 4, and 5, Holly 6, Mary 7. Sharon 8, Beth Ann, 9. I can't wait to see it, Stephanie. Suze is 10. 80 doll is 11. I think we had 12. I think Bev was our 12th one and she left. So let's go to prompt 9. And remember, you can do anything to this after we're done. Like, I might color in my G or do something in there. 9 is 64, and that is doodle inside of a big word. So you got to write a big word and doodle inside of it. Big word. I might write aw. Or O-O-H. O-O-H. And then doodle inside of it. However you want. It's up to you. You could write ho, 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 or O-O-O, or no, no, no. Maybe your instructor, excuse us, Anne, but maybe your instructor gave you a big test tomorrow and you're going, no, no, no. I'm going to draw circles inside of my O. Oh, oh, oh. No, no, skip. You want a different one, Sharon? Or is that is that your big word? Do you want a different one, Sharon? You want a different one? Okay. Let's go to 100. Well, I'll read a couple of them off and you can pick. 100 is doodle some postage stamps. Are you good with postage stamps? Or 27 is doodle a fat line across your page in any direction. So postage stamps or fat lines in any direction. Are either of those good? Bye, Lisa. Happy crocheting. Can't wait to see what you're making. I hope you show it to us. Okay. Okay, Sharon. Hopefully those are good for you. I'm going to have to color this in. Oh, oh, oh. My O is getting stoned. It looks like it's built out of gravel. And you can do any type of word, any type of, you know, shape, or it could be handwriting. It doesn't have to be big printing. It could, you know, whatever. Just something that you can doodle inside of. You thought of, yeah, the other stoned? It could be the other stoned. It looks a little drunk or drugged or whatever, however you interpret stoned. This might be something that I would do in a meeting. Oh, You mean we got to do that today yet before we go home? No. There are advantages in being retired. It was kind of an adjustment, but I'm getting used to it, I guess. I still kind of miss my job. Allie K is ready. I'm not so sure about this O, but that's how it turned out. Danny's ready too. You want it low carb, steam over steamed broth. Ooh, that sounds good. I love steamed veggies, and I like to grill them too. I love my Brussels sprouts. I'll make Brussels sprouts. Oh, let's see. Allie K is ready as 1. Danny's 2. Susan's 3. $80 4. Steph is 5. I'm just about ready here. Ann is 6. Mary's 7. You like Brussels sprouts? I love my Brussels sprouts. Holly said it's funny. I put, oh, Christmas tree at the beginning. Beth Ann is 8. Holly is 9. I make Brussels sprouts, and I cut them in half so that they'll get done, you know. I like them nice and tender. And my brother doesn't like them. I'll say, just eat one. Just eat one. So he takes a half one. I put the other half on his plate. I said, you only ate half of it. Here's the other half. He likes carrots, though. I got to give that to him. He'll eat his carrots. He doesn't care for Brussels sprouts. Let's see. I lost count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we're at either 8 or 9 being ready. Roasting them with bacon. Ooh, yum. That sounds delicious. I need to color in this inner part of the G here. Sharon, ready? I think we've got a couple more. We only got one more prompt. Let's see. Let's see. 64 was, gotta write this down. Doodle inside of a big word. Doodle inside a big word. Hope you guys are enjoying this, and if you can think of any other doodle prompts, let me know. I might do another. We did a doodle prompt list, but it was all Christmas, or most of it was Christmas. I might do a list not tonight, maybe next week, of more doodle prompts that we can do. Sharon's ready. Ann is ready. Steph says, funny story about Brussels sprouts. I loved them growing up, and my mom hated them. I'd never get her to buy them. That's funny. Stephanie, if you want those Brussels sprouts, little girl, you've got to buy them yourself. 63. Ann is 63. And that is... Oh, 64 was doodle inside of a big word. You're going to love this. 63 is doodle around a big word. Doodle around. So here we doodled inside of a big word. I'm going to put no here. 63 is doodle around it. So write a big word and then doodle all around it. One was inside, the other was around. Doodle around a big word. So my no is going to be kind of slanted here. Because it's going to come this way and then up this way. Like this. And let's see, I'm do the O here. Oh, no O. No O. Here's an O. So to doodle around it, I think I'm just going to fill it in with little dots or something around there. And you can shade when you doodle. I mean, that's a doodle technique, but you can do whatever you want. Just doodle around a big word. I'm just putting some little scribble marks around my no. They look like those bells shaking grade school. Brussels sprouts do? Well, when they're still on the stem, they do, but we usually buy ours. They're all in our produce section. They're already off of the stem. Let's see my no. I'm going to have to define my no a little better. That's an N. Now you can do whatever you want. You can do whatever you want. I already gave you prompt 100, which was the option one, which was, where was it? Postage stamp, doodle some postage stamps. And 27 was doodle a fat line in one direction. Those are the only two I'm going to give you. I'm still, so that was the last one, so you can take it from there and do what you want with it. I think I'm going to fill my no in because it's kind of hard to see. That really is an N. No. No. This is my O. That's kind of hard to see too, but it's there. And I think I'll make my O just outline it. Now it's free play. Now it's free play. The only thing I really think I want to do is something in here. And I think I'll grab another marker. Let's see. I want something light. Was this too dark? I'm not sure how my yellows are gonna. I guess it will. Just kind of fill in the shapes in here so you can see that G better. And then I think I'll come back in and finish these Z's. Cake a Z. This will mean nothing to anybody who sees this later. They'll go, what is this? Candles in the window? I can't wait to see what you did, Stephanie. Hi, Mark. Gloria says her battery's about to die, so I need to go. Bye, Gloria. Thanks for popping in. We enjoyed having you here. And welcome to Mark. We enjoy having you here. Yeah. This is a window. Candles in the window. I think I'm going to leave. Well, no, you know what else I think I'll do? It's too much white on this page. I'm going to put blue in here. There's too much white on this page. I can't stand it. Do I want blue there? Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm ready to do a snow globe. What time is it? It's probably about... I gotta get up. 9, just about 10 o'clock. Snow globe, that'll take us right to the end. Thanks everybody for playing the doodle prompt game. I might do some more to my doodles as I go, but in a way I'm kind of happy with it. It's kind of fun just to scribble on your page, and it doesn't have to make sense. It doesn't have to. And I might do a list next week of some more doodle prompts. I might. This closes out this folio for me. I can put this in my Pick 10 book. Bye, Stephanie. Thanks for coming. I can't wait to see it. Don't forget, Stephanie is going... Is it tomorrow, Stephanie? Are you still here? Stephanie is going to do a live stream. I think it's at 1 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. I think that's what she said. So let's get out an envelope. Let's get out an envelope. Yeah. 1 p.m. Pacific. I think that's what she said. I'm hoping it's tomorrow. She posted the channel, so look in her community. She posted. I saw her post. I got a snow globe list. Tomorrow, yeah, 1 p.m. Pacific. Good evening. I am going to do a Charlie Brown tree, I think. That's on the list that we did. Charlie Brown tree. Because that'll be nice and easy. I don't know if I can do Charlie Brown, but maybe I can put Maizie in it. Maizie and a Charlie Brown tree. I mean, I could do Charlie Brown if I could look at him. But I don't want to copy him. So I'm going to put Maizie in a Charlie Brown tree. And Maria, if you're still here, I haven't forgotten you, Maria and Granny telling the Christmas story. I thought that was a good idea. So that may be done off camera. Like I did the Christmas spider that's going to go to Aunt Beck. But we're going to do Maizie and the Charlie Brown tree tonight. Forget these scribbles here because that will be covered up with paint. Don't worry about that. I'm just getting a sense of what my snow globe's going to look like here. Here is... Let's do this little flip here. This is the little, oh, it actually needs to be glued back on. Do I have some tape? This is the little journal I did in 2017. I was just painting little pages in the mornings. Do a quick little fast forward video, kind of like I'm doing the snow globes in fast forward. If I can get this, this double-sided tape gives me trouble. I want to put this snowflake back on here. Come on. There we go. This is the one I did in 2017. I'm going to stand up to show it to you. And of course, I didn't start out at being a holiday one. I started out doing little pages, like I put them my thank yous for November. Thank you for my fine liners. My car I put out of here, and this is my minivan, which I'm still driving, by the way. And viewers who watched the Meri Atelier, that's you. I was thankful for you guys last year. My washi tape. I did videos of all of these. Thank you for the project scraps, for the bite-sized candy Tootsie Rolls. Painty hands. There's my painty hands. Now I got into some Christmas ones here. Thank you for glue books. I was doing a lot of glue booking. Wipe off paint papers, paint brushes. Thank you for pens and inks. Now I got into Christmas, I think, because I put thank you for glitter. This glitter is actually staying pretty good. That was real glitter. I probably messed up my tabletop then. Thank you for my scissors. Here I think I started Christmas. Wait, is there one in between here? I think there is. Is there? I can't tell. Yes, there is. Stuck. Oh, yeah. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. That was kind of a sloppy page, but there it is. City sidewalks. That's a city sidewalk with the lamp and the wreath, and it says Christmas across there. Christmas cards. Christmas stamps. That was from the post office, one of their brochures. That was a collage. Christmas program. A little folks singing there. Window displays. Nutcrackers. I kind of like them. Christmas elves. Gingerbread house. Christmas stockings. Father Christmas. I kind of like him. I kind of like this page. Stained glass window. Kind of like that one. Music box. This has got to be one of my favorites. The music box. Candles in the window. That's what I did for my word tonight. Candles in the window. Gingerbread cookies. Little match girl. She always shows up at Christmas. I should put her in a snow globe. Wrapping last minute gifts. I thought I had a snow globe in here. Oh, here it is. Snow globe. I had a snow globe last year. This little journal began as a way to visually say thank you for some of the common things in my life. It then grew into a fun little page sketch celebrating the Christmas season. I'm ending it on the last day of December so I can start a new one in 2018. But I never did start. This was a little mini composition book. But I had it out. I thought, oh, I need to show it again. All right, let's do the snow globe. Let's see where you guys are first. Tomorrow, Stephanie says. Sue says, I hope I can make it. Beth Ann says, I love gratitude journal. Thank you, Beth Ann. Adie Doll says, very nice. Thank you, Adie Doll. Oh, thank you. I can't wait to see what you did, Adie Doll. Okay, we're going to do a Charlie Brown tree. I was reaching for a little mini book. That's what got me off on that holiday journal. And instead of Charlie Brown holding it, Maisie's going to hold it. So I'm going to put her in a side view. And she always got those little pigtails. Little floppy tails with the red bows. Maisie. Let's see. And then over here, maybe, the red bow. She's got some bangs. And here's her head. And just going to be holding the little tree. So let's kind of shorten her arms. She doesn't have big arms, Mary. And the tree, well, the tree should really come down. I have to think here how. She's got kind of holding the tree in the center, I think. Now this is just kind of sketchy for now until I get it figured out how she's going to look. It's always kind of sketchy at first. And the tree, the Charlie Brown tree is kind of like a scraggly little branch, the way I understand it. And it's got a couple little ornaments on it. Let's put a star up here. It's got to have a star. And maybe like that. And let's see, let's put a little bell ornament on it. It's got to have an angel. Where am I going to put my angel here? She's got to have an angel. Sort of. Let's see, it's got to have a branch over here though too. Just one ornament? Oh no! Just one ornament? Oh no! You mean I'm going to have to paint out some of these ornaments? Well, can I have the star? Can I have the star and maybe the angel? If I'm only going to get one ornament, I'll have to paint out the others, I guess. Aunt Beck says just one ornament. In the original. Charlie Brown's just had one ornament. Let's see. Maisie needs some little shoes, maybe. Really, she should have boots on. She's outdoors in the snow, and she should have a scarf on and a coat. Maisie, you can't go outside without a coat. And she should really have some earmuffs on, or some sort of a stocking hat. Let's put a stocking hat on her head here with her. It's your Chuck ornament. Charlie Brown tree only has one ornament. Becky is right. Oh. Well, I guess, can I leave the angel? We might have to repaint this angel in a different, and I'll take the round ones off, and I'm going to leave the star on it. Maisie put a star on hers. Now see, I'm going to give her a stocking cap here. Like that. And then put some snow. All right. I know. I'll put my ornaments down here. I'll put my ornaments down here. You can't stop me from putting them down here. Let's see. Let's put it the top of it here. And of course this will have the, what else? We could even get rid of that angel and put it down here too. So we'll just put one ornament. We'll get rid of this one and we'll put one there. I guess we'll put our star down here too. Sort of like that. And let's see. Yeah, I am. I'm gonna paint. Let's see. Maybe another ornament in here. I'm thinking. Maybe another. Where? Over here? Because I'm going to have that doily on here. It seems like I need something else here. All right. Maybe if I get painting. Pine needles that fell off. Here? Down here, you mean? Like on the table? Pine needles. That's a good idea. Sort of like that, maybe. Yeah. Okay, that works. Let's paint it. What would I do without you guys? What would I do without you to tell me what a Charlie Brown tree looks like? I don't think I've read Charlie Brown for ages and ages. I remember him. All right, so let's get out the dark blue. This Prussian blue is really my favorite. I got enough. Let's do Prussian blue and the red. And I like to mix it with this lighter blue. Let's mix it with this. All right. And now let's get out a couple towels. I hope there's somebody here who likes Maizie. Because somebody's going to win this. Yeah. Oh, let me tell you, Maizie would be sneaking it in the house and putting... Oh, you know what it needs down here, maybe? Is some of those paper rings. You know how they make those paper rings like this? Like that. And coming around like this. Paper rings. I don't know if that will go in there or not, but it was a thought. Allie K, it says, iPad at 3% battery. We'll see how long it lasts. Well, Allie K, if you have to fade away on us, thank you for coming tonight. Thank you for playing the doodle prompt. We always enjoy having you in here. I did wash all my brushes out, but I use them up. Paper chain, yes. Sue says, hi, Mary, and all again. I don't know where you went, but now you're back, so won't worry. I don't know where I went either. YouTube probably sent me off in La La Land. 80 Doll says she loves Maizie. Yay. Got a little paper up there. So we're just going to paint. Usually once I get this background in, you know, the background goes in pretty fast. You just kind of put your paint on there just really free. Let's put some of this blue, this pretty ocean blue. Russian blues. Those have to be my favorite blue colors, is the ocean blue and the Russian blue. For a dark and a medium. And then I've got this, well, that's folk art. This, Blue Haven. That's a pretty blue for a light blue. Let's see. I'm thinking about that paper chain. We'll leave it for now. I'm not sure. I might make it gold and red. Well, gold and green, maybe. Gold and red. We'll see when I get there, I guess. Oh, maybe I should move this phone over here. and put the pad over there. There. I have had such fun doing these snow globes. They are so fun to think of what to put in them. Yeah. And G has been doing some snow globes out on, I've been seeing them out on Instagram. I think I'll bring this down. And get that in there. Let's just clean my brush off a little here. And let's do some red. I got some Tuscan red here. Let's see if I can use up what's in here though. Got a little left in here. Not a whole lot, but I may not need a whole lot for the tablecloth. That's a Maizie Christmas tree. She stole it from Charlie and put a woman's touch on it. Is it Lucy? Lucy might be after her. Isn't Lucy and Charlie Brown? Isn't she the little loudmouth lemonade lady? Lucy, isn't she a Charlie Brown character, if I remember right? Let's see, how am I going to do that paper chain? I guess I'll come back, and because it comes this way, maybe I'll put a little red in there just to remind myself. And this is just putting in the base, just putting in the background. It changes a lot by the time I get it done. But I like to start out with the blue, and then I do the red tablecloth, kind of across all the snow globes. That's kind of what I've been doing is, now I'll come back in with the green pine needles on this after I put in the white. I usually, on all my snow globes, I usually have a blue background, a red tablecloth, and a white doily. And then the snow globes are all the same type of snow globe with the masking tape circles, the gold or bronze base with the plaque in the front. I'm not so sure about this paper tape thing. I'm not sure. I'm going to paint it out for now because I'm just not too sure that I've got it in my head right. I know it's a paper trim, a paper trim, a paper, you know what I'm saying. To come back and do that bulb a little better. I feel like I need something in there. Maybe some more Christmas ornaments or snowflakes or something. Snowflakes would be good. Alrighty. Oh! Sally. No, let's see what I'm saying. Peppermint. Lucy, Linus, Peppermint Patty, Schroeder, Woodstock, Snoopy, and Charlie Brown, and Sally. Yeah, paper garland, a paper ring garland. Yeah, Suze, thank you. Yeah, the little one is Sally. Maizie and Sally could almost be sisters, I think. Oh, Sally might be a little bit smaller than Maizie. Now let's see. Let's put some of this. I need some white. I'm running out of white too. I got more red and more white. Got a little left in there. Here comes another train. Okay, we're going to stick with the one ornament and the star. When Maizie borrowed this tree from Charlie Brown, she decided to put a star on it. Oh, the angel could go back in here someplace. We're going to leave the ornament and the star. That'll be Maisie's touch to this. You can't have a Christmas tree without having a star on it. Pigpen. Pigpen, of course. He plays the piano. Isn't he the one who plays? No, who plays the piano? Is it Pigpen that plays the piano? I might have them mixed up there. Yeah, I need to wait for that to dry. I'll come back in with my branches. What am I going to call this? Oh, Christmas tree? I guess that's what I'm going to call it. Oh, Christmas tree. Or Maisie's Christmas tree. That might be a little bit too big to put on there. Schroeder. Schroeder plays the piano. See, I told you I had them mixed up. You guys are up on your Charlie Browns. I haven't read him for such a long time. Let's do some red here. Some more red. I think I'm going to get this out. This is Tuscan red again. I really do like the Tuscan reds. And she'll have a red coat. She usually has a red dress. We're putting a red coat on her today. She'll have little red boots. Let's see. I think I'll make her scarf. Green, I guess. Let's put her boots on her. Thank you, Suze. Thank you very much. She's going to have a little red stocking cap up here, maybe with some stripes in that. And of course, she's got to have red gloves on. That'll save me having to do her hands. Now, I think, aw, we're still here, Barb. Hello. Hello, hello, Barb. We're doing Maizie and the Charlie Brown tree. Maizie borrowed, mind you, Charlie Brown's Christmas tree. Let's see, I think I'll do her scarf in green. See, tie it like that and bring it down this way. It's got to come around her neck. Going to keep her neck warm. Like that. I need some more red in there in her coat. But for now. And I think I'm going to give her some little green socks in here just to cover her feet. She looks cold. Let's give her some green, a green sweater maybe. Hi, Danny. Thank you. Ah. You know, when I start out, I'm never quite sure if they're going to, if it's going to turn out. I'm never quite sure if it's actually going to look like anything. But you guys, you talk me through it. You say, only one decoration on that Charlie Brown tree. I think it was Aunt Beck that suggested the Charlie Brown tree. Let's see, I need a little yellow for her hair and for the star. Let me get the gunk out. If I can. I'm trying to make myself not put oodles and oodles, but of paint, but sometimes I goof. That's a little wet. Let me grab a towel here. See if I can blot that. And let's give it the star. Let's just put in some color on it for right now. We'll come back in and... So, I guess one red bulb, some more of this blue. In here. Kind of in there, I think, too. And up in here. Probably needs a little tree in the background. An evergreen tree or something. Her face looks white. She looks like... Her face is awfully white. I don't know about... I don't know about the talented and fearless bit, Beth Ann, but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun to... thank you, Barb. Aw, you guys, you're too nice to me. Actually, I'm going off of what you guys are telling me to do. Except for her face. I saw her face is too white. She looks like she's frozen stiff. Let's give her some color. And I might have to come back with a lot of color because I used water-soluble paint. Let's just paint her whole face out and come back later. As it dries, the eyes will show up again. Let's see. Let's go back in with the snow in here. Maybe some snow banks. Let me tell you, there's a lot of talent out there on YouTube. There's a lot of talented ladies out there. It amazes me. It just amazes me. Let's see, I'm going to come back in. I'm going to put my snow banks in, and then I'll come back in with the tree. But I got to get the snow in there. And I think I'll just kind of put some snow like that in here, maybe. And let's see. I got to do the base. I've got to do the base. And I'm liking these brushes with the, oh, not that one, maybe this one, with the flat. I'm liking them because I can get right in there. Let's get my gold out. Now I'll put it up here. It's so fun to do these. It's just fun. That's all there is to it. Now, I usually take a little bronze. Where is that? It's Rich Espresso. I call it bronze. Just a teeny bit to give it some, yeah, that's almost too much. Some depth, make it it's round. Like that. Maybe a teeny bit more. Oh, thank you, Holly. Actually, if you guys like to color, that's really all this is. Only I draw it first and then I start coloring it in. I think that watching some of those coloring videos, I swear that you all are better colorists than I am. Some of those gals out there who do those, well, you know, the Dee Dee Willingham crowd. I'm not sure that I'm that precise of a colorist. I kind of come in and splish and splash my color around. As you can tell, I need to put some more red in here. Red in there. Red in here. Very painterly. Let's do a little of this blue in here. Okie dokie. Now we're ready for the white, maybe, the doily. That really will set it off. And I'll probably paint over my star and bulb. But as I paint over them, those lines kind of show through. I don't know if you can tell. Let me stand up and show you. On Maisie's face, when I did that pink, you can see where my lines still go through, so I can see where her face is. And if I do my white over these, I'm thinking that same thing will happen. Where's my, what did I use for blue here? I don't know which one I used for the blue. This one, I guess. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to put the white doily in. It's so fun to do these. This is just plain fun. I think I'm pretty much at the end of this white, but I might have enough left to do the doily. Well, see, if you shake it out, there's a lot left in there. Use it to the last drop. I got another white here, but I just got it out. Let's use this one, this one. So I just start putting in the doily. It's fun to do. It's just fun to sit here and do these. Let's see what's going on in chat. Yeah, isn't Dee Dee amazing? Dee Dee, I need to sit and listen to her color videos more than I do. I try to listen to them, but I'm not a coloring person. So anything drawing or book collecting, she talks about her books and her Society of Idea Collectors. I'm there. And I don't, her abandoned places when she does collage work and reverse collage. I love that sort of thing. I'm not much of a color book person. I respect it. I respect it when others do it, but it's just not my, it's not my thing. Just because, well, you know what I would be doing to a color book would be doing what I'm doing here. I'd be painting outside the lines. I'd probably make the original artist mad. He'd say, "Don't you do my color book on YouTube." I don't know. Is anybody else live tonight? I think that Crafty Mamas was taking a break. I don't think she was feeling too well, the way I understood it. Is Rosemary on tonight? Does anybody know? Not that I want you guys to leave. I was just wondering. Yeah. Let's see. Let's put a little. Might as well go ahead and do this. I like to do the little trim. Danina. Yeah, Danina is. Ah, thank you, Barb. Hi, Elise. Welcome, welcome. Ah, thank you, Danny. Elise, I'm painting Maizie with a Charlie Brown tree. She just kind of borrowed it because, well, she thought it needed a star. So she's going to decorate it up. Or at least put a star on it. Whoops. Kind of thick for that. Put a few little curvy lines in the back. If I can. All right. This white paint is pretty thin, so I usually end up, when I do it over the red, putting on a coat and then going back in and dabbing in, texturing in the doily with more, a second coat of white, just to kind of give it some body, so to speak. On some of them, I took a black pen and drew in the little. Now, there'll be a star and an ornament here, but I think what I want to do is do that label next. And I'm not going to do it with that brush because it's kind of scraggly. The label goes right. I call it a label. It's really the plaque. All right, what goes on this plaque? I can't write too much on there. I was thinking, oh, Christmas tree, but I don't know if that exactly fits. Hi, Beth Ann. Barb said hi, Beth Ann. Beth Ann's been in here. I said hi to her. Ignore me. Let's put in some dark down in here. Maisie's tree. It's Maizie apostrophe S. I might have to make this a little bit wider. Let's see. Maybe I can. I always have to write a little smaller, I guess. My marker kind of big. Maisie's tree should fit on in there. Maisie's tree. Maizie tree it will be. Now let's go in and I'm going to put some yellow in on this star, but it may be, there may be some white and blue before I'm finished. I just want to get a star in there. A star shape. And I want it to look kind of dimensional. Right now it looks kind of flat, but I just want a color in there. And the bulb is going to be red. The bulb will come this way, and that's really too juicy. Blot it a little. Sort of like that. Put a little yellow holder on it. Okay. It's dry. I still need to put a red bulb on the snow globe. Not done, just got the color blocked in. Star bright, Elise says. I want it more white and blue, I think. So I'm going to go in with some, I think, I'm not sure. Some white and blue. come back to that. Thank you, Suze. Thank you. Thank you, Danny. Let's darken this bulb a little on. Listen, I need a darker red, but I don't know if I want to add any blue to that. Maybe. Maria says, I hate to miss the rest of Maisie's tree, but I have an early morning. Thank you, Maria. You get some rest. You get some rest. That's more important than Maisie's tree. Alrighty. I think I need some pine needles, but I think I want more white in there for some reason or another. That white just isn't quite working for me yet. That white doily. Not quite fluffy enough. This doily is a close knit, whoever crocheted it crocheted pretty tight. You know what's bothering me on this is this music box is really set back toward the back of the doily. You see, I have so much of the width of the doily in front and just a little bit in back. But I don't want to put any more white up in there because it'll interfere with the globe. So I guess the bulb and the star is going to take, and I'm going to put pine needles on there. I'm going to work some more with that star. Let's put a little white. Shine to it. For now. I might go back in and I might work with it some more. It's not done by any means. Before I put my hands in all the paint. Aunt Beck said, pretend a cat came along and threatened to push her off the table. That's true. So you set it back. You set it back so the kitty cat won't knock it off the table. That's probably how that bulb got down there too. And maybe even the star. The star's kind of small, but you think of it as being an ornament star instead of a tree topper star. Let's get out my black pen and see if I can't do some detailing on this. And then I always bring it down a teeny bit to give it a little dimension in my head. And it dimension. Sort of. And draw this in. And that in. Now, my head tells me this tree should be brown, but I'm going to make it black, just so it'll stand out. And I'm going to outline the star. I might go in and put some white in it. And I'm even going to put a little of the tree up here to above the star. And then it'll come down this way. Yeah. Let's move this over a little. I really got my wax paper up there. Move these up. Give myself some room. You can still see my sketchy lines in there, but that's really kind of okay. See, it's going to come this way. It's going to have a little branch coming down this way. I think I have a branch coming down this way too. It needs one here. Well, there you go. And I got to put a small ball up on Maisie's cap. And there's her little piggy tails. And I'm not going to draw her face in with this marker. I learned my lesson. I'll go in with something else, because I always mess up the face with this marker. And I'm going to leave those white lines in there because it kind of defines her shoulder area. Otherwise, it would just be one big flat red block. I could be me, but I think the black lines add a lot. Just helps define the whole picture, the whole globe. Let's go ahead and... What did we say? Maisie's tree? Don't you have dogs and cats there, Becky? Sue says, I'm sure the kitties miss you already, Beck. Susan says, shadows. Yeah, do I need some shadows on here? Pretend a cat came along and threatened to push her off the table. I'm going to put in my green needles here too. I do feel like I need some shadows. If that's what you're saying, Susan. Gerald. The ornament looks sad. That's because it fell. The cat knocked it off the tree. That's why it looks sad. It does, because it's frowning. It's got two eyes and a frown. Oh dear. We're going to have to fix that. Now I see it as a sad ornament. That's funny. I will fix that. We can't have a sad ornament on a Maizie tree. That will not work. Where's my red? Oh dear. That is so funny. I don't know if I got any. Well, I might have enough. There. I'll come in with another stripe. We will not have a sad ornament. This yellow in here isn't doing it for me either. It needs to be a little toned down there. That's funny. It's still got a little white in there. I'll be getting more red out and doing it. Let's see. This needs to be just a little bit more. I want it just a little bit more dimensional. Maybe like that. Might put one here, just a teeny one there. There. Alrighty. We need red there. I want my green. Let's do some green pine needles. That's really not, that's too thick of a brush. Let's go to a thinner brush. I lost one of my brushes today. I broke it. It went bye-bye. I'm going to have to get some thin brushes. Yeah. Not sure this is doing it for me. I guess it's okay. Let's mix a little blue with that. It's madder than... What do you guys say about my Christmas ornament? Now it was sad, now it's mad? What am I going to do with that Christmas bulb? There, I think I'm going to leave that. All right, let's do something with the Christmas bulb. Let's see what's going on here in chat. It's madder than 99. Beth Ann says, sweet dreams, Fibs. Bye, Beth Ann, if you're still here. Good night. You're welcome, Beth Ann. You guys make these fun for me. 100 mad. Is that madder than 99? Oh, thank you, 80 Doll. She said she posted her doodles. I can't wait to see them, 80 Doll. Beth Ann says, I'm 100 mad. I just ruined my doodle page. Oh, no. Oh, no. Beth Ann, oh. Rescue it, quick. I saved some of my page and hope to use it in Tanya's journal. There you go. That's a good rescue. Oh, Danny says, no, Beth Ann says she just messed up her doodle page and she's 100% mad. Okay, now I have to do something with this, though. It needs a little more body to it. It's kind of flat. And that's what I was trying to do. Let's try, let's shape up this stripe here. That may not be the brush to do it with. And that's green. Now, I want a little bit darker. I need some more red. I'm missing our Janet tonight. Ooh, I got a big blob of red. I'm missing our Janet. Is anybody else missing Janet? I'm missing Janet tonight. Janet, if you're listening on the replay, we're missing you. Come back, lady. Hurry back to us. That's so red, it's almost blue. So blue, it's almost brown there. See if I can't get some darker red in there. There. That's a little better. Doesn't have to be perfect. Now I need a red ornament up here on the tree. Now, I don't know. You guys are pretty patient with me. I'm having all the fun, I think. Excuse me while I laugh. I'm having all the fun. Yeah, I'm hoping that she'll be okay with those migraines. I worry about her and her migraines. We're thinking of you tonight, Janet. If you got this far listening in the replay, you got friends out here. Yeah, put a little bit of white there. Now I have to be careful where I put the white on here because I'll make it look sad. Maybe just a wash. No, more than that. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Put a little more. I didn't like it. Now I want more yellow in it. All right, I think I'll leave that. I think I'm ready to do my my trick with the card here. And I had my card out and it probably fell over the cliff. Because I don't see it. I put it here, just here it is. It fell down. Oh, I should do her, you know what I need to do? That's red. Hold a minute, I gotta get a permanent pen here. I gotta have a piece out. I do. I have a Sharpie, but it's not the one I want. I want to draw her face in. And just a touch of a lip here. So where's my little brush? Here. Little blue eyes. And we'll come back in and put some shading, and then I need some red lips. I forgot her red lips. Got too much paint on that. There we go. Now, while that's drying, we're going to put M-A-I-Z-I-E'(S). Do I have enough room for 3? Better. T-R-E-E. There we go. Maisie's tree. Give her a little. There. I think I'm ready to do my trick with the white. And I think I'm just going to fold this in half. Cringe. Ah! Get some white out here. Where'd that fall off to? Maybe it didn't fall off. Maisie's tree. You know what? Where's my brush? I'm wanting to take some of this white and I can still see lines. Oops, that's red. I should know better. There. I think I'm a little happier with that. I bet you guys are just bored stiff. I'm having all the fun. I'm having all the fun. Yeah, I always get one line too thick. I'm going to have to fix that. Susan says, I do miss her. Susan, or Ada Doll says that. Susan says, if I was bored, I'd go to the arrow up in the corner and look for something else. That's a nice way to put it, Susan. I am pretty happy with how this turned out. I'm never quite sure when I paint these how they're going to look in the end. And I put too big of a white line in there, and I'm hoping this is dry enough, I think it is, that I can come back in with this blue again and fix that. I don't like how thick this line is. Just kind of there. Just give it a little help. Didn't need much, and I'm going to leave the others alone, I think. Now, I'm going to put in my snowflakes. And then the edge, and it'll be done. And you know what? I haven't signed any of these. I have to go back and sign them. Which means if you're still waiting for it, it's coming. Mailing is my what do you call it? Pitfall. I like doing them and I like giving them away. I got to get them out and get them mailed. That's what I'm trying to say. So you can get them before Christmas. And Gilly's Art, I need Gilly's Art address. If anybody of you know, if any one of you know Gilly's Art, of course I'm going to go in and post on her name. She won the one I did the other morning with the kids peeking out the window. I finally got the red barn given away. I was afraid that she wasn't going to send me the red truck. I finally got that one given away. I was afraid she wasn't going to send me her address. I can't give them away if you don't send me your address. Even if I'm... All right, you think that's enough? There's just something here that's not doing it for me yet. I don't know what it is. I'm tempted to do what I did with the, this one's too big. What I did with the spider one, I went with little dots clear around the globe. And then I'll do the edge and we'll call it done. And I'll bet you guys are going, whew, I thought she'd never get it done. Do I have it? I better put some more on there before I get my fingers messy. Roll my sleeves up. Put my paintbrushes in water. Right side up. Get rid of this wet towel. Alrighty. Let's do the edging here. One more side. One more side. All right, let me wipe my hands off. I know I should save that paint. I'm not going to. I want to get it done. Let's set it up a little high. Here's my little brush, so you guys can see it. Get my paint bottles closed up so that it doesn't dry out. Maisie's tree. There are 25 of you in here. So let's pick a number between 1 and 75. You can start scrolling at any time you want. And I'm going to go to random.org. And be sure if you win it, thank you, Danny. Be sure if you win it that you get your snail mail address to me. I have my contact information in the description box of just about the video now. And I'm getting out my little sheet here. Okay, let's go to random.org. You can scroll numbers as while I'm doing this. Let's go to random.org and let's paint my screen. Go back. Got a dirty screen. And between 1 and 75. One number. And if you already put in more than one number, it will be the first number you put in. And the number closest to it without going over. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to count down from 20. Because I think you pretty much have all put your numbers in. But 20, 19... 17, 18, I'm tired, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. If you haven't put a number in, get it in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. Stop. All right. So I have to go back here. Come on. Come on, get in portrait mode. It flipped the other way there. I got between 1 and 75. I'm going to hit sequence here. Get sequence. Get sequence. The number's 16. The one that's closest to 16 without going over. Ooh, I saw a 17 and a 17. Holly is 1 over. Sue's is 14, 13. Sue's 60, 70, 32, 46. I think it's Sue's. Sue's Garrison. Are you up for a Macy's little Charlie Brown tree? Sue's? I don't think I have your address. My contact information is, yeah, you're welcome. Congratulations. Meridel Abrams on Facebook or the Meri Atelier at gmail.com. Holly, there's going to be more.